Welcome everyone, welcome to my channel. Today in this we'll be learning about the escape letters and printf scanf statements or else functions. So in this escape letters we have many escape letters in C language. And what is the purpose of this escape letters? These are used to skip the flow of the execution. Okay. Whenever we write a statement, if we want any break or else moving the pointer to the next line, for that we use this escape letters. So let us see all these escape letters. These are the main or important escape letters in the C language. We have many other also. So first one is /n, that is when the pointer wants to move to the next line, this /n is used. And /t, this is a tab space. Whenever we need tab space between the characters, then we use this /t. And /b is for backspace, that is it deletes one previous character. Okay. And the /0 is null character. I'll show you how these are used in a program. I'll show you in the next video. And /double quote, whenever we want to print this statement within a double quotes, we use this /double quote. And single quote, same, whenever we use the statement in the single quote, then we use this. And whenever we want to print the question mark, we use this. Then for single slash we use this, and to print the percentage we use this. Okay. And this null character is used to stop printing the rest of the characters. And we have one more escape letter, that is /r. It is known as carriage return. It is used to replace the characters from the beginning. I'll show you how it is applied. And next we'll go to the functions, that is predefined functions in C language. Those are printf and scanf. First we'll see printf. Printf is a standard predefined function and it is used to print the text on the output screen. Okay. And it is available in the header file, that is #include stdio.h. And the return type, default return type of this printf is integer. Let us see the syntax, that is printf open brace, within the double quote we write the text, and the semicolon is must for every statement in the C language. And we have two types of printf. One is standard printf and the second one is inner printf. Standard printf, generally we define this using in this format. So either this one or this one. Format specifier for I told you printf return type. Printf return type is integer. For integer, format specifier is %d. So here format specifier will be %d, and this is a variable. Okay. And next inner printfs. Printf within the printf is known as inner printf. We'll see this in detail in the next video. And coming to the scanf. It is a predefined function used to read the characters from the standard input devices. Example, keyboard. And the return type for the scanf is integer, same as printf. And we have same like printf. We have two types of scanf, that is standard scanf and inner scanf. Same, standard scanf is a scanf. Same here. I also told you for scanf return type is %d. So here a format specifier is %d, and this symbol is must while using scanf. Okay, this is variable. Next, inner scanf. Same, scanf within the scanf is known as inner scanf. Let us see one simple program based on this printf statements as well as escape letters. See, whenever we write a program, we first include two header files in our program, that is include stdio.h and conio.h. And whatever the code we write, it has to be in between these two braces, that is this is a block of code and these two braces inside a main. Okay. This first statement, let us see. Printf, this is a C language. So I told you in printf syntax what are the statement we want, right? It has to be in between the two quotes and ends with a semicolon. The next one, printf A, B, C, D. I have given a escape letter in between these two characters, that is between D and E. So I told you what's the use of null character. So null character is it stops printing the rest of the characters. So the output will be for this is only A, B, C, D. Okay, for this statement the output is A, B, C, D. It stops printing the rest of the characters. And the next line, this is CRT. Okay, I told you in the first video these two slashes are used to represent a single line comments. So these two slashes are used to for single line comments. So these are not executed, only for reference purpose. And here slash r is a carriage return, that is it replaces the characters from the beginning. So CRT replaces this THI, that is THI is replaced by CRT. So the output for this statement is CRTSIS. Okay, hope you all understood. We'll see one more program. Okay, one more program, same. I'm including two header files, main block inside the code. Here I am declaring a variable. This is identifier. I already told you about the identifiers. See, all rules are applied here. No symbols used here, only lowercase letter I am using. So integer, integer is a data type and I am declaring a variable. So whenever I declare a variable, I must give an input. So for this I need to use scanf statements. Scanf percentile d, because it's a return type of scanf is integer, and A, and this symbol I already told you it is must in scanf. Okay, ampersand A, closing the braces, and semicolon is must. Coming to the printf, whenever we give the input it has to print the same input and I have to get the same output. So printf percentile t A. In printf statements we are not using this ampersand. So output input I am giving as 12, same it returns me the output. Okay, thank you.